Okay, so basically, we were excited that you showed a lot of initiative before you came into work. You shoveled the drive or the sidewalk. Do you want to go ahead and explain that? Why did you do that without even being asked to do it?
Mostly because
And actually, can you
for who I work.
can you just say yes? I shoveled the sidewalk without anyone telling, just for the back.
Yeah, I did do that without anyone having to tell me to, just for the fact that if it needs done, regardless of I'm on the clock, I care about this place, to the people that run it, and more importantly, this is my livelihood, and if I'm out there already, I might as well do it. And I was going to be out there for a couple minutes, and that's something I honestly do once a day, or something like that, at least once a day. And it's not just me, it's pretty much everybody here, and it's a trickle-down effect, and I think one of the questions is going to be about management, and working for Rico, and I've worked in this business a long time, there's not a lot of people that you work for and you legitimately want to please them because they provide you a very fun working environment, for the most part, and it's not always fun, but and I'm sure you've seen today, we had a lot of fun today just with this. But we're a tight-knit little group, and we all do things going out of our way. Whether it's that, or salting, or pulling the garbage cans in, there's always something, and there's usually somebody to do it, whether we're on the clock or not.
What makes this workplace fun?
Honestly, we have management that knows everybody's strengths and weaknesses, and when you have that, you have leadership that knows where to put people to excel, and we have that, and you don't get that, and especially at a smaller place like this, you need that, and for us to continue to grow, that's not just something that we need to say we do. This, it's a culture we need to create and grow and into the second shop, and hopefully we'll be able to find a staff close to or as good as this staff at that shop. I really hope we do, and I'm sure we'll kind of split up a little bit too there, but it's not easy to find guys like the crew we have here, so hopefully we can find guys for the second shop, and I'm sure we will. We go through the process like we have here, and it's not always easy. You go through people that aren't, fit for the job, not to say that they're bad at what they do, but it's not easy to recognize in a good employee, and it's also not easy to keep everybody happy. And we are a crew that compromises, and we don't always like each other, but when push comes to shove, we put this place first.
What would be the one thing that you say you've worked in this business for a long time? What's the one thing that differentiates this management style as opposed to other management styles that you've encountered?
Well, I've worked in places where you would think with more money involved and there's more pressure to get things right, and it didn't go that way. Here, I like to say that we walk a fine line between you have to be unique yet at the same time familiar enough to find a niche in this market, and we've walked that line really well, and it's because of Rico. Rico's personality is a microcosm of us. He's easygoing, he's laid back, but when push comes to shove, he'll put the pedal to the metal, and yeah, there's times when it's not always fun and games, but when you have leadership at the top, it's a trickle-down effect, and even the guys at the bottom of the rung work just as hard as the guys at the top, and that's not easy to find. But to get back more to the point, there's not a lot of places like this that endear themselves to the area that they surround, and we've done that here. And I've been in other places where they're completely oblivious to even the street right outside. And we're a part of the neighborhood, we're a part of the community, and that's something that I take pride in, and I know Rico takes pride in. And it's something that we have to continue into the second shop because we have to do the same thing there. And I'm sure it will, as long as the focus is right. And I believe in the guys at the top, and I can honestly say that I've had maybe one other job where I could say that and mean it. And I'm glad to be along for the ride. I really am. We're on the up and up, and I hope it stays that way.
Okay, good.
I'm so glad